Okay, so hi, welcome to our meeting that we're talking about holidays. We're going to talk about strategizing for the next couple months. So for November and December, and ideally you should strategize from September on, but strategizing for that time frame. The first thing, so everything that we're going to talk about, any of the documents, anything are going to be on the Google Drive in the folder, which I created called Holidays and Special Events. So if there's any like Halloween things, we can put them in there. I think I have it set up so you can upload stuff. If not, just if you have something cute, send it to me and I'll upload it there so that everyone can have access to it. But the first thing I want to talk about, hold on a second. I'll be right back. I have my list over here. Is planning and strategizing for the 2 months. So what I really want you, hi Megan. She's there. Okay. We're talking about holidays. What I want you guys to think about is how much do you want to sell and how many team members do you want to have? So on the team member side, we are doing these 5 career talks a week. I don't know if Sue's going to give us a challenge in November. I'm sure she will, but 5 career talks by Sunday. That's our first challenge. Okay. On the sales side, I want you guys to be aggressive in your number and set a goal for yourself. My November and December are my biggest months by far. Last year, my December was almost as big as my November, which normally isn't the case. November is usually bigger by $1,000 than my December. So I want you guys to think about those 2 things. So when you're thinking about everything that you can do to create business in those months, there's lots of areas, right? So there's a holiday open house, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. There's hosting parties. So this can be a glamour party where you send them samples of the glamour makeup, or if you're doing things in person, you can do a glamour party in person, something to get dressed up for the holidays or for a party. So it has to be eye focused because everyone will have to wear a mask. But they don't do their own holiday dinner and things like that. And Connie has some good ideas on that in terms of those little flyers with the colors. Is that, you put the little colors on each one. That's a really good thing to do. So you could do virtual facials that way as well with the colors and show them how to use a custom color look. There's also holiday bazaars. If you have any holiday bazaars booked, so Katie and I are doing one. I'm doing another one, and there's 1 or 2 that we might be able to get into still. I was kind of behind the 8 ball on that and didn't get booked. So next year we'll have lots of holiday bazaars. But if you're listening to this and you're not in the Seattle area, you've got to do your own research to find them. And what I suggest doing now, and this is what I do, is I go through and look for everything. And if I missed it, I've missed it, right? You might still be able to get into a holiday bazaar, but if not, put them on a list in your spreadsheet so that come next August, you're booking for the events. The other thing too, I booked a Marysville wedding show for January. So keep an eye out for those things. So as you're looking, look for events in the future as well. Get them in the list so you can get yourself to those vendor events. So that's something now, those are coming back online and we need to get ourselves back in the rotation of going to those events. And then the other thing is there's Facebook parties that you can hold. This is a great time to reach out to people. Remember, our Facebook things are really our lead generating things. Okay. You're going to have a Facebook party. You have 10, 20, 30, 40 people in it. You'll probably get, 5 to 10 contacts through there, but those are your lead generating things. Think of them like as a virtual vendor event, right? They're something that you can do that way. And you guys, you can ask questions as we're going on. Just because I'm recording it doesn't mean you can't ask questions. Also virtual holiday open houses or virtual appointments. So what I do with my holiday open house is I have that in early November, and then I just book parties from there. So all of those things are things that you need to think about and take a couple minutes to sit down, look at your next 2 months and go, what do I want to sell? How am I going to do it? How many appointments do I need to do that? So on average, the company average, right, per face is $75 per face. the average in the Seattle area is probably a little higher, and other areas it might be a little lower, right? But these virtual appointments are a great opportunity to sell and then to upsell as you're going through them, because you're one-on-one usually with them, or 1, 2, or 3 people. Okay, so that's kind of what I want you guys to do, is take a look at what you want to accomplish, how much you want to sell, and how many people that is. So we've all seen that sheet that that kind of reverse engineers everything, right? That says, if you want to sell this, you have to see this, da, 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 da. So you know how many faces that you need to sell. So if you want to sell $1,000 in November, that's, how many faces, right? That's really only 10 people, maybe 10 to 15 people. And that's super easy to do, so I would set your goal a little higher. Like, I want to sell $2,000 in November, 3,000. But if you don't put that out there and start working on it, November's going to fly by and you're like, I sold $50. And you're like, okay, don't miss this time. This is like, everybody buys, right? You can't help it. You go and you're like, oh, that's cute. And you buy it. And you're like, why did I just buy that? Right? So you want to be in front of your people so that they're the ones that are buying from you and not buying out of the store. And people aren't doing as much. They're not out and about as much. So there's still time to book people for appointments. Okay. So for you guys in particular, I'm going to do I'm doing my holiday open house. So if you're in the Seattle area, you can invite your customers and you can come to my open house. Now, you kind of need to have your own stuff, right? So if you come to the open house, the idea is that they come and maybe find what they want and then order it from you, right? But you can show them everything. I have all the colors, I have all the stuff. So I'll have gift giving set up, and then I'll have my other table with like makeup, so they can try stuff. So you can try stuff and do that. The other thing I'm gonna do is a holiday bazaar on December 6th, 5th, hold on. December 6th, which is it's our meeting night, but we're gonna do it then. I'm gonna do that instead of the meeting.
But on Monday?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on Monday because it's the only day that all of the vendor people can come. So that week we'll go, that will be our party. You guys can all come in person. That will be our in-person party. So come, invite your customers, and that will be our meeting for that week. So that is gonna be with me and like 6 other vendors. So I'll get you the flyer. You can post it wherever you want to. You can invite people and bring people. So if you have customers like Annie, if you have customers in the Bellevue, Mercer Island, Seattle area, have them come or drive down with them and say, hey, it's going to be a fun little party. It's a shopping thing. There's lots of vendors, not lots, but 6, and it's fun. I haven't decided if we're going to put like masks required if you're not vaccinated, or like show your vaccine card. Who knows what the rules will be in health, right? So show your vaccine card or your negative COVID test, or wear your mask. I don't know if I'm going to put that on the flyer or not. So who knows, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so the way I do an open house too is I start inviting now. So I have flyers that I'm going to get printed up tomorrow, get those out in the mail. I probably will get them out in the mail though after the end of the month, like on Saturday. So they hit on Monday, Tuesday, because I still want people to buy in October, right? So get them out, and then you call everybody and you personally invite them to your open house, right? Or if you invite them to mine. Now you can do a virtual open house too. So if you don't have a lot of customers, do a virtual open house. And then, right, do a virtual open house and then book individual appointments if they can't attend your virtual open house. Okay, so you do not have to go to all the trouble to set up and gift wrap and da 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 da. You can gift wrap one thing and people can order it, and then you can get it to them. Okay, so that's kind of how I do my open house, but I set up with a lot of stuff so people can shop right then and there. But getting the posting on Facebook, calling my customers, texting my customers. The other thing I do at my open house is I do pink bucks. So for you guys that are on here, because you've been consultants for a long time, that's not a bad option. So what pink bucks are, I do 10%, like, so if they purchase $300 in a year, they would get $30 for free. I pretty much just send it out and tell everybody that comes to the in-person open house, that they get a $20 gift card to spend. That's kind of blanketed at that. But you don't have to do that, but that's something that you can think about for the future as well. Like, so if you're a newer consultant, that would be something that you can advertise in January to say, hey, I have, but they have to use it at an open house or a virtual open house. They can't use it just like on an order without you, right? Because you want to be in front of them. Okay, so I want to do now is show you some gift ideas. Now, I am super creative. As Kevin says, we need to be creative, right? So my creativity comes from the internet and the thing called Pinterest and a thing called Google, okay? So I'm gonna start with what I have. Okay, and this, hi Danica. This is where my lighting is not always fantastic. This is a snowman, okay? Now, if you have not done this, make sure you do this like in the next couple of days. Do not wait, because these will run out, and they haven't run out yet. I just ordered 10 more. I just sold 9 of these over the weekend, okay? These are the Mint Bliss foot lotion, a nice pair of socks, and then in here is a chocolate bar. Now, I used to put an ornament on there, but you know what? That just took too much time. I got the ornaments at the dollar store, so they're $1 for like 6, right? So I could still do that, but people don't care if there's an ornament on their side. I don't do it anymore because it was just too much work. The other thing I do is I put these in one of those cello bags so they don't fall apart. Okay, I've just taped it on the back. Now, I also stick a gift card in here, right? Again, people aren't gonna, you know, they're giving it a guess. I've had a few people redeem them. Now, to make these, the template, it's a piece of paper. It's online on the Google Doc. You just print it out. I think you guys know how to do these, but for everybody else, wrap it around the chocolate bar, tape it, tape the Mint Bliss on the back, and make sure with the socks, because Bella helped me one time, take the one sock, stick it inside the other sock, roll it up, and put it on. And what I do is kind of funny. I double under the sock, and then I flip it over and make the little thing so that the inside of the sock isn't showing. Now, I sell these for $15. These socks are free. Free. If you ordered your Mint Bliss now online under a holiday, okay, you get the sock for free. Otherwise, you go to the dollar store and you get a dollar store pair, which is still $1, and they're kind of cheapy. These are a lot nicer. So get these, go order and make sure you have at least 10 on. You don't have to use the Mint Bliss, but you get the sock with the Mint Bliss. And they sell, people are like, oh, I need a gift for the Joneses, right? Here you go. So that's an easy thing to do. If you don't know how to do it, you know, just call me and I'll tell you, walk you through how to do it. Okay, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. This is a baking ramekin, and I got them on sale. I had green ones, and they're not really red, right? I got them on sale at Michael's from off season. So something to keep in mind for after Christmas is you go buy something like this after Christmas. Now, these are, these are $1, right? And this is satin hand set, and just wrap it up, put a ribbon on it. Always a couple things to make sure you put your stickers on them. If you don't have stickers, print out labels, go buy labels and print labels and stick them on there, okay? Not the big ones, the like return address size label. But if you haven't ordered your labels yet, order them, make sure you have them. But they take about 4 weeks to come in. So make sure your info's in here, because this is giving as a gift to somebody else. And if your info's on the hand cream, that's the thing that's gonna stick around the longest, then they can reorder if they need to, okay? So make sure you do that. Now, I don't always do this. At my open house, I will have a few of these. Honestly, in the bag, I put an ornament on the bag, and they look cute and they look pretty, and people buy that and they really don't care if it's gift wrap. The other thing is there are cardboard ones of these that come with this plastic, and I find them at Rite Aid. I don't usually find them at Bartell's. I find them at Rite Aid. They're in the Christmas section. The lady told me next week they're going on sale, so go buy some. But you need to order your satin hands, have it on hand so you can do it. You don't want to be caught short where come December 15th, someone says, oh, I need a satin hand set. And you're like, oh crap, I can't get it. Speaking of which, there is a deadline date for Christmas ordering. I think it's probably the 11th or 12th. I haven't looked it up yet. So of December. So you have to order everything by then. Okay. I got a dollar store mug. This one's not from the dollar store. This one was like more expensive, but I needed it. So it says Merry Christmas, has a hand cream in it. I call it coffee and cream. So there's one of those Starbucks Vias in there and some Dove chocolate. Just wrap it up. You can buy at Michael's, no, at the dollar store. If you get the dollar store mugs, which are smaller than this, there is a, like, you know, on those end caps, there's some cello bags that have little twisty ties, and those fit the mugs. And so you just put them right in there. Done. Okay. These are the mini blending sponges from last year. So if you're jumping onto one of my open houses, I still have like 4 left. So I will be selling these. So just know that. I have like 6 lip glosses left. So these are the old lip glosses. These are not the new lip glosses. The new lip glosses don't fit. But if you have old lip glosses, they fit in there. Okay. So that's something else. You could probably, there's bigger ones of these out there. You could probably, there's ones that have that are more cylinder like, they have a screw cap at the bottom or the top and at the bottom, and then they have a hook to hang, and you can put the satin lips in there too. Annie, do you happen to have that little cupcake thingamajigger handy? You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I can either send my gopher or I can run up and get it.
Send your gopher.
Okay, hold on.
I
don't know. I'm not sure I know if I can have exact spot.
okay, well then I'll just
try and
explain it. Under here, it's like one of those cupcakes. It's like a bigger cupcake thing, but oops, hold on, I lost you guys. Okay, so what this is, it says Santa approved coal. Okay, and it has a picture, see that? It's backwards, obviously, but it has a picture of the charcoal mask on there. So what this is I got those cupcake things. If you're in the area, I have like 100 of them, so you can have some mine. Charcoal mask. This is the masking brush. If you don't have the masking brush and you don't have charcoal mask, go order 5 or 10, right? So you have them and can set them as a set. So depending on clientele, sometimes I sell this for 25 and sometimes I sell it for 35. Or sometimes I sell, actually at my open house, I'll sell it for 30, okay? It costs 34, okay? But, oh no, it costs more than that. It costs like, I don't know. So you figure out your price you want to sell it for. But it's the charcoal mask, the brush is 10. This is a washcloth. I think they're like $5.99 for 3 of them or 4 of them at Ross or
Recording in progress.
They're at Ross or TJ. I guess I got them at TJ Maxx. Okay. So they're a charcoal color washcloth. We did have some of them with Mary Kay as well. So sometimes if you had ordered those, you might have those little ones with the little eyes on it. So that's cute. All I do is I shove those things in there. I put a couple of chocolates in there. I put my business card in there. My sticker is on the back of the product. Wrap the thing around, I tape it, and then I printed this out on like a little bit of cardstock, but you could do it on paper. This template is online on our page. Slid it in there, same little twisty tie thing as the mugs, and there you go, okay? So those are my 4 things. Now, the other thing you can do is take your, I had some of these left. If anybody has some of these little bags, I have like 6 left. I might put a few of these here. So you can also bag up your berry and almond lotions. Dropping stuff. These, okay? So you can put them together as 2 lotions. I wouldn't do 2 shower gels, or what you should do is the lotion and the shower gel together, right? So 2 of the berry one, 2 of the vanilla one, okay? And put those in the gift set. You can do it as simple as that plain cup. Yeah, so Annie has that. Show everybody that cup. Yeah, so it's cute. So you can put something in there, and if you want, you leave the cup and you use the cup as part of your decoration, and then put it into the bag, and then do that. So you could put the charcoal mask in there. You could do the hand cream in there. You could do mascara and makeup remover. Sometimes on the back of the snowman, I'll put these, I'll just sell them for more, right? Because these cost more, or I'll put even a makeup remover or something customized for what the person wants. Okay. Connie, do you have any ideas of other things that you want to share?
We had a new one that we shared with my unit yesterday. And
Oh, is it the gnome?
the gnome. And I've got all the steps to it if you want.
Okay, yeah,
how to-
send that
how
to me and I'll
how to
post it.
do that. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's the mint bliss with the gnome, with the gnome face anyway. And it's not difficult to do, but I'm not very crafty either. So
I saw that same thing online though with the just the printout on the piece of paper of the gnome as well.
okay.
So
Anyway,
you could do it that
the
way.
other thing I was looking for, and Lori Hogg used to have sets of 2 lipsticks and a lip gloss that she always sold as sets, no matter what. I mean, but she hasn't updated them with the new colors. So I thought I might do that, put that together just with our stuff now and see, so that and package that up as a thing for
Yeah.
for a lips with a maybe even with a lip pencil or a primer.
Yeah, that's a great, with the primer, that's a really great thing too. Yeah, so you give a full complete thing and you can kind of pick like a neutrally type of thing or like appleberry or the mauve or something that's gonna look good
Yeah,
on
she
lot
had
of people.
she had a bold sheer and then a lip gloss that would go with either one is how she would do
Yeah,
it. So, and they weren't real sheer, they were just a softer color.
yeah. Well, and the
Anyway,
good, and the thing to remember for everybody here is that who's gonna buy that Connie just described? Probably the person that's shopping, right? She's like, ooh, I like this. I'm gonna buy it for me. So at the open house, 50-50, they buy half for somebody else and 60, 50, 60, 70 for themselves. That's what happens. The other thing I saw, somebody posted, oh gosh, it was cute. It was just like a template again with something, and it was a microdermabrasion set, just gift wrapped, just cute, right? So you have a couple of those things made, and then you have what's in it sitting out in front. So you can like, oh, here's the lotion, here's this. The other thing too, like Connie said, with the lip stuff, you can do satin lip set. I literally put them in one of these like tiny cello bags, you know, with the chocolate or whatever.
well, and the thing to remember is that our regular product in fancy packaging is a great gift.
Right. Like literally the satin hand set, it looks beautiful like it is in the bag. Yeah. So have other things you want to have it. If you are doing an open house, you want to have cute bags to send, you know, but you don't have to, or just a Mary Kay bag, something nice to send it in. Now, the other thing with the virtual open house. So I want you guys to think about this because you guys can invite, when I have times posted, you can invite people to it. You want to book everybody for a virtual appointment or an in-person appointment. So you just need to keep booking them and you just need to have your calendar like, hey, I can do Tuesday or Thursday at 7. You can book more people into it. But if you have ideally, I mean, honestly, if you have 1 or 2 people, or just one, you're going to sell more. A couple little things that I do is I start, the other thing at an open house or that you can do for in person or in virtual is that gift list. Like, who do you need to buy gifts for? So that you get the person thinking, like, is it the grandma? Is it the sister? Is it the daughter? Is it the teacher? So you got to give people ideas. And they're like, oh, shoot, I forgot about my personal trainer, right? You know, like, or my piano teacher or my horse riding instructor, right? Who might need satin hands. So you want to think about helping the person along with their gift giving ideas. The other thing I do as well is we do gift cards. So make sure you think about that. If you don't have gift cards, there's some online, there's some on the Pink Bubble. And I got these little ones. Can you see that? They just say, you know, I don't know where I got them. It doesn't even say where I got them. I'm assuming probably from Pink Printing or my girlfriend's house. That's the name of the store. It's not my girlfriend's house. It's called mygirlfriendshouse.com. when I first started, I'm like, why do people talking about their girlfriend's house? So, or you can just literally just Google Mary Kay gift certificate or gift certificates, and you print it out on card stuff, right? You don't have to be super creative. You could roll it up and put it in a little string around and put it in a bag, right? If you don't have an envelope. So have gift certificates. People will buy them, okay? It's a great way to finish your star, right? Is by having that gift certificate. The other thing is, this is a selling term, upselling, okay? So when especially when I have one person in an appointment, when I get to the end of the appointment and I've sold and closed them, I say to them, so we have our holiday special today. And our holiday special is, you can pick this one or this one. They're normally 18, but you can pick one for $10 or $12. And they're like, oh, okay, I'll take that. Like 9 times out of 10. Or the hand soap. If you don't have these on hand, I had a gal buy 8 of them from me the other day, right? And she said, when can I get them by? Can I get them by Friday? And I said, yes, I'm going to Issaquah tonight. And I dropped them off, okay? You need to have this stuff on hand, okay? So we're gonna talk about that in a second. So upselling, it sounds mean and awful, right? But because we're not salespeople, but you're helping them. Either they need a little gift. You're like, okay, well, you know, this works great. If somebody drops by and says, oh my gosh, here's your Christmas present. You're like, oh shoot, I didn't wrap yours yet. And you run to your secret stash and you get your spare presents, right? You're like, I need this. So make sure you have something at the end for people, like give them a little something extra. Or if they buy, you know, $300 and you throw in their favorite lipstick for free, right? You want to treat your customers special, and you want to make them feel like they're getting a good deal too. So hydrogel eye patches are great for Christmas. Again, have them on hand, all that. So the last thing I want to do is talk about what to have on hand. So the first thing, I didn't look at this up, is the deadline. So at Christmas time, and it might be even tighter now because of COVID and everything, there's a deadline for inventory orders and a deadline for CDS orders. So inventory usually is a day or two before CDS orders. CDS orders are usually 10 days before Christmas, 12 days before Christmas as the cutoff, okay? So if you don't have the product in the hand and the girl says, I want 2 of these and 2 of these, you're like, I can't get it for you. Okay, that is not our job. Our job is to be like, here it is. We need to be like Amazon. So you need to strategize for what you need to have on hand. How many satin hand sets do you need to have? If you're brand new, maybe it's 2 or 3. If you're Connie or myself, it's 8 to 10, right? You know, you don't know what's going to happen. Somebody comes in, give me 3 of those, right? Oftentimes people shop in 3s, like they have 3 teachers, they have 3 this, they have 3 that, and they either buy all the same, even though they're going to different people, or they buy one of each, but they will buy all the same. Give me 3 coffee mugs. So you want to have this stuff set up. So let's think about the gift stuff. So we have satin hand sets. So maybe write these things down. You want to have some satin hand sets on hand. You want to have basic satin hands, just the lotion, because that's a great gift. If someone's like, I just need something little, hand lotion, everybody loves it. Have a gift card. I have one other thing. Don't let me forget. I'm just going to put it right here. Have something like you can tuck in there to make it special for the person. And then you want your charcoal masks. You need satin lips. Satin lips are a great gift set, again, because they're inexpensive. They're $22 for the set. You can sell it for $20 if you want, sell it for whatever. But those are great. I've had people, the same girl that bought the 8 hand lotions or the hand soaps, bought 8 satin lip sets, okay? So people will buy in bulk. So you need to have those things on hand and make sure you're talking to them early enough if you have to order it. Hand soap. Again, this is something that first of all, if you're not using this, get it for yourself. However many bathrooms you have in your house, make sure you have that many hand soap. So if someone comes over, that's what they use. It's by your kitchen, it's in your bathroom. They don't use another product. They use our Mary Kay product, okay? When you think about, so that's kind of hand, body, have a couple of the body washes the shea butter, washes and lotions and scrubs. Those are good gift things. And then get yourself, make sure you have some of these as well. These little, these thingamajigers. Okay. And then charcoal mask we talked about. So like Connie mentioned, color. Okay. So if you are doing virtual appointments, one of the things that's super easy is I have a little flyer somewhere. It's like the chocolate palette and the purple palette and the whatever. So sometimes people are like, oh, I just want to get something for somebody. And it's simple. They're like, oh, the browns. They are back in stock. Yes, Annie. Yeah, they're back. I think so. Yes. You can have a couple of the palettes made up, right? So that you can show it like, here's the chocolate one. Here's the purples. Here's kind of the pinks and mauvey color kind of one, like Merlot color one. And just have 3 eyeshadow sets up so that you can show them to people. Okay. Because people will buy, they're like, oh, I need something for my daughter. I need something for that. The other thing too, having some of the sheer, like Connie said, the sheer lip glosses, because if people are buying for a young teen, the sheer lip glosses work really well. Again, now, if you're thinking about skincare, you need to have all your customer skincare products handy, right? Because first of all, if you're delivering it and dropping it off, you want to have it, don't have to wait for like, oh, I didn't get that because it's not a holiday item. People will buy skincare. They will buy their Time Wise repair sets. The hydrogel eye patches, those are great. Make sure you have like 4 of those on hand at least, because you talk about them and people are like, ooh, I want one for myself, or they want one and they're like best girlfriend, right? Type of thing. Connie, other things, I think they still have the men's beard oil. I'm not sure. Make sure you have at least 1 set of the men's products, because people will buy for men. If you happen to have or happen to see, I think I only have 2 left, that men's DOP kit, or maybe I only have 1. Those little travel bags, we still have those on that you can get as well. So strategize with me on what you need to have too. Okay. Don't just kind of go willy-nilly and just buy a bunch of stuff, but make sure you have a certain amount of stuff on hand. Because if you have come to one of my holiday open houses, I will be showing these items, right? And if they're out, like the snowman with the socks, or these are out, or the new eyeliners are out, or they're still available, but if they go out, then you're like, oh, I can't get it. So you don't want that to happen. Connie, other ideas on things that
one of the things for coming for Thanksgiving, if they're going somewhere for Thanksgiving, a couple of cute towels that you buy at Joann Fabrics, or one of those where they mark everything down to 70% off already
yes,
get a couple of tea towels, or a tea towel and a hand lotion, and and it's a $15 gift.
Yeah, actually here, I'm going to share my screen. I saw this on Pinterest. See that little thing there? Do you see that?
Yeah.
So the lady printed it out on the label. So you know how we've been printing everything on pirate ship, and I just have my labels. She printed them on the labels, and she stuck it to the front and the back of one of it was a cardboard drink holder that had a hand soap and a hand sanitizer, I think, or hand soap and a hand lotion, and then 2 of the towels, like you just said. And then you would take it like a little drink holder to someone's house for Thanksgiving or for Christmas. That was a cute little idea. So that's on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've also seen the hot mitts sort of thing too. So then Dollar Store always has those in holiday.
Yeah. So I did share with you guys in the Facebook thing. I shared this group called Pink Holiday. You can log into it. You have to put in your consultant number, and then put in your consultant number, and then you can,
I have to give them your name too.
Yeah, your name and your consultant number, and maybe your website. I think you have to put in your website because they want to know you're still an active
Well, they
consultant.
want to know like your director.
Yeah, I don't think you have to put, you don't have to put your for that one, I don't think you have to put in your,
Well, there was one
Yeah,
that
you
had to
did-
have the director.
ask for your director, so put in Gretchen, because they can look me up, right? They can look up directors, and they can look up if you have your Facebook page, because I'm not your Facebook page, I'm sorry, your Mary Kay website. That means you're still an active consultant if you have that. So, okay, I think that's the last thing let's talk about, Vistaprint.
Oh, Vistaprint is great.
You can get holiday cards and more. There's a code, extra cheer, EXTRACHEER, and it is for 50% off holiday cards and more. So, one of the things I always do is like, this is a little, it says, thank you. I don't know.
Yeah, back up.
I don't know. How to do it.
There
we go. I gotta
Wow.
shade the light. It says, this is a gift for you. And on
Oh,
the
yeah.
back, it says, I appreciate your business. It's a $10 gift card for
Oh.
any order off of $20, $40. So that is from that's from Pink Printing. But you can go to Vistaprint, print up 500 cards. And let me show you, I got these, which were cute. I found this on Vistaprint, but they're square. So they're a square. Well, let me tilt this down. Whoops. I lost you guys. Hold on. I don't know. There we go. So see how it has that little logo? That's on Vistaprint. And these are square. And I did not the very cheapest card, but the next one up. But they're different because they're square. So it's like a little different than a business card. So these I'm actually made for a thing that I'm donating for a fundraiser, and they're a $50 gift card. But you can just make up a little card like this that says, hey, you could do a couple, like just do it all at once, you get one shipping, but do 500 or 100 of them, do 500, it's cheaper. That says, take $10 off your next order. Or thank you for your order, $10 off your next order. Or you can do something that's more of a gift for you, make it generic so it can be any time of the year, but that would be something you'd put in one of these gift items, right? That someone's giving to somebody else. And you can tell them there's a $20 gift card in there. They're like, oh, cool, right? So that just ups the price of what you could up the price a little bit, or you can just do it and know that this is a potential lead and someone's going to order $20 of product for free from you. But they're a new customer. It's hard to order less than $20, right? You get a mascara, right? Or lip gloss, but you can't do that too easily. And if your website says free shipping on orders over 50, right? Then you charge the $4.95 on shipping, and then they're over 20. One thing I do when I do a gift card, I say that this is from Mary Kay. So if it's a $20 gift card and it's $21.80, nobody, that's why you don't worry about that $1.80. I literally tell them, oh, since it's from Mary Kay, I have to collect the $1.80. That way they're used to and know how to pay me. Okay. So now they've registered on my website. They've ordered. If you guys don't know this, when people go to your website, they can order and submit. I say submit the order without payment, but that's what you do for me. If you're submitting an order at the end of the month. So those aren't the words on there. You need to register as a customer on your own website, so you know what it looks like and what happens when they do it, and pretend to buy. You can buy something on your own website. Just don't do easy ship because it will ship. But if you do it on your own site, there's a button that says, have consultant contact me for payment. So you can actually put that. So on the back of this gift card, I wrote, I can't read it, to redeem gift card, call, text, or email online. At checkout, have beauty consultant contact me regarding payment, and I will contact you if the order total, including tax and shipping, is over $50. Okay, so I'm instructing people how to use the gift card because we don't have an automatic gift reduction. But get something like this so you have something. If you don't have the stickers yet and you haven't ordered your stickers or you ran out, I was like, where are my stickers? Bella has Bella, like, she would like be working out and she'd take the sticker off the roll and then stick it on the table. I'm like, Bella, these are my stickers. But if you don't have stickers yet, make sure you have something in your gift, right? Or something on the package. Okay, so that's the thing with Vistaprint. Go to vistaprint.com, sign up, you'll get emails that have other specials. Okay, all right, hold on.